our last day in Pico. Then we're going to go to Thial from here and spend a couple of days there. Pico sits on the Eurasian plate. There are 3 plates in the Azores. You have the American tectonic plate, you have the Eurasian plate, and the African plate. And the 5 central group islands, Pico, Thial, São Jorge, Graciosa, and Terceira, they all sit on the Eurasian plate and they're all part of the central group. We did a bit of a road trip yesterday around most of the island. Maybe we'll try and finish off the last quarter or so. We're going to go into Madalena today. Just left Santa Lucia. We're on our way to Madalena. Yeah, motorcycles. Off to the Gruta das Torres. We just got here at Gruta das Torres and we came the back way through Criação Velha. Pretty drive. It's about 11:40 now and we booked a 1:30 time, so we have to come back in a little bit. So we're gonna go explore the little bit of the island we haven't seen yet, the southwestern part, and we'll come back. Well, that's some prime real estate, eh? Where we're standing is not a volcanic pit. It's a skylight. At one time, there was a thin ceiling above us, and it collapsed. It left behind it this structure that looks like a bridge. Here we have a deposit caused by lava Pahoehoe. It's a fast-moving lava, very hot, around 2000 degrees Celsius, and quick to harden, which gives you that smooth surface you see. On the other hand, on the cave floor, you have lava AA, or AA. It's thick, slow-moving, less hot at 600 degrees Celsius, and slow to harden, which gives you that spiky shape. These are stalactites, formed by hot dripping lava coming down from the ceiling. They're jagged and porous, and because they're porous, they absorb moisture, and that's why you won't see any pools of water on the cave floor. And because of their shape and their porousness, they cancel out the echo effect of the cave. So you won't see any bats inhabit the caves of the Azores, because they can't utilize their echolocation. And as lava flowed down the cave tube, it stuck to the roof, trapping gases, which expanded to the point that they exploded and caused this hole in the roof that you see. And the dripping lava sticking to the wall formed stalagmites. And this is a column of lava flowing to the sea. The wrinkles are formed by the surface layer, hardening quicker than the interior of the lava. This is known as the Wall of Shame. Before 2005, the cave was open to the public, and locals would come down here and inscribe their names on the cave wall. And to preserve the bacteria, the names were left. And although this bench looks artificial, it's natural in form. It's produced by lava Pahoehoe. And because Pahoehoe runs fast and has low viscosity, it hardens quickly, which produces this smooth shape. When earlier explorers came to this junction, they noticed a fragment that reminded them of a famous animal on the Azores. You might have guessed it was the whale. And now we're going to experience the natural state of the cave. We're going to turn our flashlights off and experience the total darkness and silence of the cave. And this instrument records the temperature and the humidity of the cave. The temperature between 12 degrees Celsius and 16 degrees Celsius, and the humidity between 80 and 100%, and we're 20 meters below the surface. And this fragment reminded early explorers of a famous painting.
I want to say Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, exactly. This is the painting of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa Gruta das Torres, okay? Okay.
There are two layers of lava that form this resemblance of Mona Lisa, the base layer and the second top layer, which form the thin neck and the long flowing hair.
The eyes, the nose, the beautiful smile. That's Mona Lisa Gruta das Torres, okay?
And just recently, they placed all these bottles of wine in the cave. It's thought that the cave has the ideal temperature for the red wine. And a year from now, they'll taste them and test them.
There are 1,000 bottles of wine here.
As we exit.
Bem-vindos a bordo do nosso navio, mestre Jaime Feijão. A nossa viagem com destino à Horta, na Ilha do Faial, terá uma duração aproximada de 30 minutos.
Those are the Ilhas de Pico. Goodbye, Madalena. Goodbye, Pico. What a wonderful visit. Hello, Fayal. And some cows.
Very young.
What's the Caldera?